Hello.
Uy, hello, may nagsasalita. Hello, kamusta
Hi,
na?
Sir
Thank you for...
Jomar. Si Romar
Hello, sino to?
Gabarito.
Hi, Rose. O, narinig niyo pala ako?
Oo. Kanina pa, mayroong nanonood kanina.
Ay, ganun. Kanina pa, kabubukas ko lang. Anyway, so, nasan ka ngayon, Rose?
Sa Dubai.
Ay, Dubai. Wow. O, anong gusto mong pag-usapan? Dali.
Ayun,
Mag-usap
sige,
tayo.
mauna na ako.
Mauna ka
Kasi
na. Go, go, go.
naka-chat ninyo regarding sa vlog and then, ayun, nilunch ko na. Tatanong ko lang sana, where can I find clients that I could earn 200,000 dirhams a month? Ay, 200,000 pesos a month.
Okay. Ganun agad ang tanong. Okay, sige.
Ano pa yung kailangan kong malaman na matutunan para lang maka-earn ng gano'n?
So the question is, teka lang, bago natin sagutin yan, papakilala muna ako. And please note, since this is a webinar where I'm gonna have to speak in English, go ahead. No, go ahead, speak whatever language you want, but I'm gonna translate everything to English, okay? So since we're talking in English, I'm just gonna have to destroy the accent and use any accent I want. Because that's what I do in live seminars. I just destroy the accents, no? Okay. Hello, hello everyone, this is Jomar Hilario, and you are with me tonight for an Ask Me Anything event. We're gonna do this up to 10 o'clock. It's a free event where you are free to ask any kind of questions, and I am free to answer in complete, utterly detailed detail to your satisfaction. It's completely free. If you know anybody with questions about virtual careers, all questions are correct. There are no such thing as incorrect or wrong questions. Just go ahead and ask them in the chat room, or go ahead and ask them. Just ask them by turning on your voice. Just make sure nobody is playing a rock concert when you turn on your voice, like Rose here, right? Okay, so just a few words. Rose, I'm gonna introduce myself so people know who I am. Okay, so you're seeing a picture of me on stage, just to show you that I have one pair of suit and pants. Okay, so in front of me and behind me are the virtual professionals I helped. This is about 2 years ago, and I presented them on stage and told everyone, yes, you can work online, even if you're a lowly Filipino. But anyway, moving on. Uh, wait, this is the wrong picture. Wait, there is another one. Where is that? I'm gonna look for the other one. I'm looking for the other one stuff. Okay. So we're here because of the reason, and the reason why we're here is because of children. Children you don't have yet, but children you're about to get, children you're about to, children you've already abandoned by working your 9 to 5 job, working up to midnight, or working night shifts, or simply telling the maid, take care of my children. So we're here because we don't want that kind of deal anymore, right? If you don't want that kind of deal, just tell us in the chat room, I want a new deal. Type it in, I want a new deal. Hi, Galaxy J7, Pinky, Zanexel, Bea, Melody, Lynn, Jinky, Claudia Plan, and Galaxy J7, amazing. Hey, Galaxy J7, you want to say something? Say something later, okay? And so this is a picture of my boy. He is now 9 years old. So this is his blurred picture, highlighting the fact that it's vacations, spending time with your kids in quality vacations, not while you're working. So this is another picture of my daughter. This is a picture of my daughter. And while she's trying to pretend to play, what is that? Hey, somebody just wrote on the whiteboard. So please don't do that because it destroys the picture. Okay, just press on clear. And okay, where else? Where was that? Okay, there it is. Picture of daughter, because we want to be in their memories, but we want to make memories with them today. We don't really want to make memories with them when they're 23, because 23-year-old babies are very heavy if you want to carry them. So we realistically just want to spend time with them, influence them in the best way we can now. Do you want to influence them in the best way, Kanya, now? These are your children, your pamangkin, your nieces and nephews, people you care about. If you don't have any children, your parents, okay, siblings. Now, this industry we are in is called virtual careers. It's actually not new. It's an offshoot of the online freelancing movement, which started off when the internet was invented. Okay, and there are like more at least 60 million Americans doing that. Okay, hello, Galaxy J7 from Saudi Arabia. What's your name? Okay, so we're just following their footsteps, and we're just thankful that they have showed us that it is very possible. Now, Filipinos have been working online since the beginning of time, no age of the dinosaurs, but none of them thought to create a book on working online so they can help their fellow man. So somebody thought of making that book, and that will be me. I made the book Virtual Careers, and I'm really tired of this southern accent. I'm pretty sure it's all wrong. Nobody's laughing. But anyway, the book Virtual Careers was released in 2015, and it has changed the lives of many people. So I have no problem telling God what I did on earth. At least in 2015, 16, I was able to help so many people with the launch of this book. Okay. On top of that, I've been doing webinars since the beginning of time. So that's like Mesozoic era. That's like at least one webinar a week, 1 hour, more than 1 hour. And this week we have 3 webinars already. Okay, and it's just, what's that, Tuesday, 3 webinars on Tuesday. Who does that? That me. and and the good thing is, even if the webinar has only a few people, like now we're only like 2,000 here, just 2,000, I still serve ya guys. So please type into the chat room. If you can access the chat room on your cell phone, say, I love to be here. Okay. So these are some of my students who have really made it, meaning to say they're really making a lot of money online. This is Andrea. First she was making 18, now she's making $30. Okay. And now there's another, Hardy Queen making 60, Nina's making $100 an hour, and Mike making $25 an hour. As you can see, even if you have the same skills, the question, Rose, the answer to your question, what job can you do that will allow you to get your 200,000 pesos? That's very easy. It's not the job, it's also you. Take a look at this example. Hearty Queen, $60 Facebook ads. Nina, $100 Facebook ads. Michael, $100, 220 Facebook ads, $25. Now these are all. By the way, can you see my screen? Can you see my screenshot? Can you tell me? Yes, I can see your screenshot. Okay, look at this. If there is a skill that can give you a lot of money, what would that be? Oh, it's Facebook ads. Now, is it really the skill, or is it still you, the human being? Okay, you need to see, okay, it's not just about the skill. Knowing Facebook ads, you can charge 25 or you can charge 100. Now, your goal is 200,000 pesos, right? So you just have to like reverse engineer that first. So Rose, what is 200,000 pesos in dollars? So I'm gonna break that down to $51. That's $3,492. 3,000, almost $4,000. Okay. So for $4,000, let's compute $4,000. Divide that by 20 days. Divided by 8 hours is the rate of Michael de los Santos. By the way, all these people I'm showing you in the examples, all of them are my students. All of them are my students in Facebook, okay? So what are you looking for, Rose? Are you really looking for $25 an hour? Which can give you, am I right? At $25 an hour, let's do some math. Okay, let's do some math in the chat room. $25 an hour. Multiply that by 8 hours. Multiply that by 20 days. Is that the amount you're looking for? Is that $25 an hour? So if that's the case, all you have to do is study something like Facebook ads, which is my course. No, it's VA 202 and ads for 505. I have 2 courses now. I have an upcoming course in November 25. That's the Facebook ads course, the brand new one. November 25, I have this Facebook ads course. It's a follow-up to the VA 202 course. And you can't take it yet. It hasn't happened yet. So VA 202 is an online course, which all of these guys, Harty and Nina and Michael took. They took VA 202. But look at the difference. Michael is declaring, I'm pretty sure they're earning more than this. Michael is declaring $25 an hour, which is your goal. But Harty Queen is declaring $60 an hour, which is double your goal. By the way, Harty Queen, 100% job success. What does that mean? Harty Queen is earning way too much than your goal. Are you getting this? She's earning way too much than your goal. So are you really sure? Are you really sure? You just want $4,000 a month. So now Nina, the reason why Nina has $100 an hour because she has tons of experience already. She has had 2 years head start with all of you. But I think Michael started at the same time and Harty Queen started at the same time with her. They attended the live VA 202 course with me. So, well, I conducted it. Okay, I didn't attend it. It's my course. Okay. So the question, Rose has a follow-up question, was, hey, Rose, why don't you talk? Don't let me read your stuff. Talk.
Sorry. I was just letting you talk because you're the host.
That's okay.
Yeah, because I just recently purchased the digital storytelling, and I've seen there's a ad related ad package or a deal with it, but I didn't
Yeah.
take it because I
You
don't
didn't
have
take it.
money. But is it the one?
Yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be, it's called the digital digital advertising masterclass. So that one is two parts. The digital storytelling course. And let me just slowly answer it. There. Let me just slowly answer that because it's much more fun if I slowly answer that with things, with figures instead of just talking. Right? So it's much more fun. Let me check it out. Wait. Let me just wait. I'm not trying to play music. It's computer. This computer is making me pagod, no? Boink. I said that. Okay. So I will answer your question, okay, by showing you some pictures, okay? Just a moment. Pictures. So I have one course, and that's there. Imagine that's a course. Text box. Okay, fine. Okay, there is course, and let me check. That's massive text. Hey, can you please talk about yourself and what's your background? So while I'm doing this, I can totally they can understand you instead of me.
Me?
Yeah, tell people about who you are.
Okay. I'm Rose Ann, aka Remarkable Rose. I've just launched my blog, and I'm still completing some tutorials. The reason why I launched it is because someone,
No,
uh,
who are you? Who are you? I mean, what you do? What you do? Are you a mother or something?
I'm currently based in Dubai. I have no work at the moment, but I'm still doing some part-time job with a friend of mine. Uh, I've been here for 10 years.
10 years, no work. That's so awesome. Why'd you
No,
do
no, no.
that?
I mean, no. I've been here for 10 years, pero last month lang ako nawalan ng work. So I'm looking for another job. So while I'm looking for another job, I'm doing part-time for an online research.
Mm.
So, yung sideline ko ngayon. Virtual din naman siya matatap. I'm
Hey,
30
that's awesome.
old, and
You,
I'm married already. Yun po.
so you got family? You have kids? No, no
Wala
kids.
pa po. No kids yet.
Wow.
Hopefully, in God's time.
What did you, what is this thing called? Why did you lose your job? Did you want to lose it?
I did not renew my contract because I wanted to uh, really leave the company.
Okay. No telling why. Okay. It's a secret, but you just want to leave. Fine.
I just want to leave. I'm just tired with them.
They're very tiring people. Awesome. So, so what we were talking about. I'm really prepared for you guys to tell me you're sick and tired of this sudden accent. Nobody talks like this. Only villains in movies. Anyway, uh, digital advertising masterclass, 2 parts. Ads 404. That's a brand. Sorry, that's not 404. That's 505. This is the one happening on November 25. Okay. This is a follow-up to the VA 202. Now, VA 202, if you don't know that, that's my Facebook ads course. Okay. Which showed you, I showed you the result. These are the people who are the results of the VA 202 course. Artie, Nina, and Michael. Okay? They are graduates of that course 2 years ago. Okay, so I'm following that up with this one, 2, the digital advertising masterclass. Okay, which contains digital storytelling, which we did last Saturday. So we have a recording of that, and the upcoming November 25. It's called Ads 505. Okay, it's the up to date stuff about Facebook ads. That's why I wasn't able to cover in the previous VA 202. Obviously, because it happened 2 years ago, right? Now, the digital storytelling course. Hey Rose, you should say yes, no, whatever. Let's respond. Like a co-host. Like a co-host. Behave like a co-host. Anyway, the digital storytelling course actually has a webinar connected to it. People just don't know about it because I forgot about it. So we're gonna have a webinar. I don't know when, but maybe next week, Wednesday, we're gonna have a webinar on digital storytelling. I'm actually gonna let people go through step by step on how to actually do storytelling online. Now, there are different ways to storytell, and that's images, video, and audio, and text. Those are the different ways to storytell. Different combinations of that. People have invented fabulous different ways to tell stories online. And you need to know that if you want to get ahead in the Facebook ads of today, because Facebook ads is super, super, duper, duper strict today. Okay, they're like Upwork. They're gonna ban your account if they don't like what you're doing. Like on the first week you just made an account, if they don't like what you're doing, they just ban you. Okay, so it's very, very strict today. So it's different landscape, and there are different options as well. So you can just forget about Facebook ads. You can just go to Instagram, because using the same screen, the same identical screen, the Power Editor on Facebook, you can use that to run Instagram ads and forget about Facebook. Okay? So that's an option today. It wasn't an option 2 years ago. Okay? So also, Ads 505 contains how to install the brand new Pixel. It's completely confusing. It was just updated this February this year, and a lot of people are super confused with it because Facebook has done a terrible job at teaching people what's new. Okay. I think because Facebook is full of techie guys, really, really smart people, that they need help from simple thinking people, non-smart people, people who think simply to explain the technical stuff that they've been doing. You see that Power Editor screen has changed many times, and still it's hard to use. It's still hard to use up to now, that Power Editor screen. Maybe that's why they call it Power Editor. You're gonna sweat like you're doing power-ups, push-ups, because it's so hard to use. Anyway, to use that, you just need to go to the VA 202 course. That's my Facebook ads course, and I have an up-to-date video on how to use the new interface. However, there are really a lot new stuff, like full screen ads in Facebook, or like the lead capture Facebook ads that was not covered in the original VA202 course. So I'm gonna go through that in the ads 505. You should take it, but you should first take the 202.
It's already not a promo.
Yeah, I think I offered it promo last September, or this August. I just offered it for promo. This September and August.
I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
yeah. But I'm telling you, that's just the half the story. And let me go back to my previous slide, Rose. Tignan mo to. They all know Facebook ads. The lowest rate in this example is $25. How come somebody can charge 60? Now, between them, Lord Nina has the most experience, but 60 is double what you like, right? It's more than double that you like. But still, they know the same thing, right? So how come it's the rates are different? But there is something you need to understand first. It's not just the skill. I'll give you an example. Let's say you study, let's say, what did you get? What did you get something? Storytelling, right? Storytelling.
Yes.
So you got half of it. You got half the equation, storytelling. What if you got the storytelling course and then you really, really practiced it? You know, you just, when you take a course on social media, something like that, no?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't learn it and then, okay, I'll wait for my client. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. You learn a skill like storytelling and then you keep doing it every day. Like my students in Instagram marketing today, Instagram stories marketing, they are posting every day up to today. And the last class was 2 months ago. And they are still posting every day. Why? Because you need to build up your confidence in yourself, number one. And let me just, use images again. Let's just use images for fun, okay? So your question is road to 200,000 a month, right? Right? Am I right? So let's put a road, right? This is awesome. Let's put a road. Do you really want to use a road? Maybe there's a better way. Like maybe, yeah, maybe a runway, like runway. Like, why use a road when you can use a runway, right? Awesome. So we got a runway here. See?
Wow.
Runway. It's better, right? Road is nice, but really, you just really want to soar. So um, if you want to take the road to 200,000 a month, then you need to be sure about so many things, like yourself. Like, for example, clients talk about you, they talk to you and they say, hey, um, what makes you so good? I should pay you $25 an hour. Let's say the client says that. What are you going to say?
Confidence. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's it. You cannot say, you can't even think, um, um, I don't know what to say. That's not even something you should consider. You should have a higher confidence. How do you build this? How do you build that?
More and
Well,
apply. No,
applying what?
applying what I've learned
Yeah,
every day.
it's you make sure you're confident in your skill, and then number two, by doing it every day, right? Daily practice, right? Let's say if you're Instagrammer, you Instagram every day, okay, and you keep practicing it. And number two would be to um, it's more of confidence in understanding what matters to clients. More of that. You see, it's nothing to do with you now. The first is about your skill, right? But the next one is, do you understand what they need? Do you understand what they want? Can you even just guess, Rose? What do they want?
They needed to sales targets, reach the targets of the
You know,
company.
more than that. This is like
Trust.
business 101. All businesses do this, but not all businesses believe it. They all sell, so that's number one. But that's the narrowest goal. What would be a big goal for some people, some humans, like Gawad Kalinga? Are they concerned with selling?
No. They're concerned with keeping their
What?
clients happy. Is that
Gawad
the
Kalinga wants clients happy. That's correct. How?
by giving their requirements or their needs?
You don't know what Gawad Kalinga is, right?
Ano siya? Foundation siya, right?
That what? What do they do?
They help people.
Oh, okay.
It's a foundation for children, right?
Okay, you don't know what Gawad Kalinga is. Sorry, bad example. They make houses for people, for poor people. Anyway, again, you said so many things which are kind of common. Like they want the clients to be happy, they want sales. What else? So usually you don't know the answer. Usually you know the usual answers like sales and making customers happy and being attentive to customers, blah, 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 and all that stuff. What really matters to clients, which are business owners, is what's important to them is important to you. Duh, what's that? That's the point. It's different for each client. Hey, Ed's answered your question. Kawad Kalinga gives free houses to the poor.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, he answered.
Hi. She, that's a girl. Eds is one of our speakers in the Date with Freedom. So hi, Eds, if that's the right Eds. But anyway. So hi guys, if you're listening, right? So answer the question. Wrong Eds, wrong Eds. Hi, Eds. Answer the question. What do you think a client would love? What matters to clients? What do you think matters to clients?
Results.
No, that's very generic. All clients want results, but even babies want results. If they cry, they want you to what? Give them milk, change their diaper, carry them, hug them, make them fall asleep. No, not results. It's all generic. Here's the answer. You don't know. That's the answer.
Mm.
So what's the solution? Find out.
Yes. Learn.
How do you find out? How do you find out? How do you find out? For example, how do you find out?
By
By what?
trying to solve some.
Nah, you're doing it. You're giving yourself such a hard time. You don't have to do that stuff. I'm gonna give you specific things to do. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be I'm actually gonna give you guys links that you
Mentor.
can actually do. Nope, that won't work. That won't work. If I am a girl who is in where is that place? Singapore. I am trapped in my house. I am a domestic helper. How am I gonna find a mentor? Online, right? Online. Maybe, right? Maybe. Excuse me. Sorry. So finding a mentor is pretty hard for me. So I'll give you actual things to do. Here's a link. There's a book. There are many books. I'm going to give you several books right now that will allow you to understand so that you will level up your brains. When I say brains, I mean your understanding of business owners. Okay. Hi, Joyce and Kate. So look at this. This is a book by Zappos owner Tony Se. He's Chinese or something like that. He's probably Chinese. I gave you the link in the chat room. This one's a link to an audiobook. Get the audiobook. Get the book. Get the Kindle book. Have Amazon delivered to you, or just get the ebook. Okay, and read it. No, you don't. You're not getting me. You're not getting me at all. It's not about is it available in Dubai or not. This is just one book. I am not finished. Okay. Now, if you tell me that all books are banned in Dubai, that's pretty weird because I can just type Google. Now, if you don't have Google in Dubai, you can still find something. And you can type book, PDF, and you can find somebody who has uploaded the book illegally, right?
Yes.
And of course, you're not going to admit that, oh, there's a family culture book. I'll download that. You understand it? If you're in a country that bans the book, well, this is not banned. I can open it. This is also not illegal. This is officially the Zappos culture book. And you can see what matters to this company. Now, I'm showing this to you because you want to understand how business owners think, yes or no? Because it will help you talk to them easier. So download the culture book and read it. Simple as that. You now understand how Zappos functions. Now, when you talk to a client, you can just go ahead and quote parts of this book. I'm going to open the book right now. It's like free. I actually ordered this culture book. You can actually order this on physical, but they won't deliver anymore because they gave it in PDF form. Now, Zappos is one of those big respected companies, okay, that you can read how they run the company. And the owner is very outspoken Chinese guy. Now, this is just one example. Now, you can say, I don't like the book, I can't understand it, blah, blah, blah. There are a lot of books like this one, Good to Great. Most of the business owners have read this book. Now, this is an audiobook, but you can get the actual book. You can actually tell people to, can you go buy this for me and ship it to me, blah, blah, blah. Now, I can show you other books, but I'll show you one other book. Wait. There are tons of business books you can read. Now, you can also complain and tell me, Jomar, I don't like to read. I'm showing you audiobooks, so you're not going to read them. You're going to listen to them, okay?
That's great because
Because,
I love
okay? Now, if you don't like to read, you can listen. You don't want to listen, you can read. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's okay. It's your choice. All right? I'm still scrolling. If you're finding it blindingly too fast, that's okay. Close your eyes. Point is, one simple solution you can do is to go to a library. You can go claim that there's no library in your country. Yes, that's true in the Philippines. But in other countries, there are libraries and there are business books in those libraries. Check out a business book that you can understand and read it. And it's free. And if you're fortunate to be in Singapore, they have a great public library system. UK also, Italy also, Australia also. You just go to the public library and borrow a book, right? Now, what book? A business book written by the business owner. And make sure you can actually understand how they write, because if the writer is bad, then you can't understand the book. All right. Of course, you can always go to a bookstore and just read in the bookstore, right? That's just one thing. Okay. What else? So, if you have a treasury of understanding of how business owners think, like for example, you can say, "Hey, I've read in the book by Zappos co-founder Tony say blah 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 that this is what matters to business owners, blah 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 blah." You know what I mean? And then, and of course, the business owner will say, "Oh yeah, you read that book, yeah." So it's very simple to just go look at this list of business books and just read them. And you can just try reading first the first chapter in Amazon, because it's free to read the first chapter. You know that? If you find a look inside, and there, look inside and try to read it before you even try to buy it. So read the first chapter. Can you read it? If it's well written, like this book by Chet Holmes, who's actually dead right now. He's the secret weapon of Warren Buffett. But nobody knows that except you. But now you know. So this is a business book designed for business owners. Obviously, if you read it, your brain will think like a business owner. Oh, look, there it is. So Chet, what do you say? Blah, blah, blah. So here and there. So this is how the book starts. Can you actually read it? Is it something you like to read? A corporation fails every 3 minutes. Hey, nice. A company changes control every 15 minutes. Very good. 96% of all companies fail within 10 years. That's an absolutely wonderful statistic. So I like this book, right? However, I have the book. So I know. Bottom line is, you can find all excuses on the planet to understand business owners. You can try to Google it, but the easiest way to do that is to read books. However, let's say you have a VPN and you're in China. You can simply just go to YouTube. And what do you look for? Of course, you look for cats, because in YouTube, we go there to look for cats. No, you look for the business owners speaking in YouTube. And guess what you're gonna do? Guess what you're gonna do?
Watch.
You click on YouTube. Okay. No, I'm not finished. You click on YouTube first. You go to YouTube. Don't use Google. Okay. So we're not gonna watch this one. We're gonna go to search and type Tony Hisse. So that's the owner. Okay. And then this YouTube has a filter. Now don't use this on your cell phone. It won't work. It'll only work if you're using a computer. So filter that out. See, look for really long talks, like 20 minutes more. And out comes, oh my goodness, a seminar. Tony says very talkative, right? So throughout his life, you will see all his talks. So how much did you pay for that? Internet access. 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 2-hour talks, 1 hour, 2-hour interview from Pando Daily. See? Now you understand how his brain works. And now if you open one of these videos, you can find, if you like this video, check out these other ones, blah, 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 by Guy Kawasaki, by Science of Persuasion, Navy SEAL guy, anything else, Harvard iLab. This YouTube thing is so rich. You just need to know where to look. It's gonna make you so rich in understanding that, wow, you can study all this stuff. Yeah, actually, look at this, Stanford Graduate School of Business. Click that, and out comes all these videos of business owners, and you will run out of time before you can study everything. But now remember, you're not looking for really short ones, okay? You're looking for long ones, okay? So just look for playlists first, and look for the ones that actually gives, what is that? Seminar type, 1-hour talks, okay? Not everything is a seminar type. This one is a oral history of Stanford, useless, industrious dilemma. Maybe that's a good thing. Most likely, this is a 30-minute thing. See there, that's a seminar. See that? This is a seminar talk at the Stanford Business School, Graduate School for Business. Now, if you understand what that is, I know these people. Tony Fadell, he made the iPad. Anne Woj, she's more famous for something else. This is someone from Visa, for GE. Obviously, business owners or big CEOs, right? Right?
Yes.
So if you listen to this happened last year. Do you think you can learn more about how business owners think? Yeah. Now, why did I use Tony Hisse as an example? Because he's fun. He talks fun. He talks ordinary. Now, maybe Patrick Collinson doesn't talk as well as Tony. It's up to you. Find out for yourself, right? But Patrick is probably like 24 years old, so it's up to you to judge, right? Bottom line, this YouTube is so rich with these seminar type talks, you're gonna run out of time before you look for them. That's why you come to people like me, because it's my hobby to look for these really good stuff in the internet. And I don't show you, okay, you watch this. What I do is I summarize it, I make it easy to remember, easy to understand, and I tell you all about it. So most of my talks are actually based on courses I went through, books I've read, and videos I watched on YouTube, actually. It's a combination of all of those things, okay? And that makes it, very, very fun. At least my courses, as far as I know. Right? Because this is really serious. No, this is Stanford Graduate School of Business. These people are not gonna have, it's not gonna make a comedy act in front of the business school graduates, right? But they will tell their wisdom. So you, as the person who has no idea how businesses work, would gain a lot if you understand, if you listen to these people, right? I answered your question for 40 minutes.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's my fault. We have 20 minutes left for everyone else's question. So let's greet Bernico, Bonifacio, Claudia, LV, Joyce, Kate, Lovenio, Liza, Lynn, Melody, Pinky, Raj, Rudyard, and Van Excel. Are you guys having fun? You guys having fun? So No, Rose, you have to say thank you first, profusely, and then you can go.
Thank you so
Life.
much for answering, Mr. Jomar. Sana magkita po tayo pagbalik ko ng Pilipinas. O pagbalik nyo dito.
Hindi pa napunta dyan, so kailangan invitin niyo or something.
Ba kayo nakapunta with Bo Sanchez? Sabi nila...
Hindi ako sumama.
Okay.
Hindi ako sumama. Dubai ka, Dubai? I haven't been to the Middle East. Hindi ako sumama. Wala kasi nagyayaya sa akin. Dapat may magyaya. Anyway, yeah, thank you for the question. Really good question.
Salamat din po.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have one more that will address everyone's concern, not just yours, and which is sinabi mo, you said earlier, hey, okay, get this book, Amazon, blah, 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 ganyan, ganyan. And you said, oh, that's not available here. You said that. Now, that actually represents something really important. It's called an objection.
Yeah, because I said no.
Sorry?
Objection yata.
Yeah, you said no. You said no immediately. You immediately said no. It's so, to put that into perspective, because, we like using English here.
Negative agad.
Fancy English. No. It's not about being negative. It's about saying no to this. $60 an hour, $100 an hour, $25 an hour. Just because a book isn't available in your country. And I'm talking about me. There are so many books not available in this country. Okay? So many services. We don't have libraries that are decent. Okay? We have libraries with newspapers. Because it's not available doesn't mean I can't get it. Right? Because if I really want what I'm showing you, this picture of these students of mine who are earning up to $100 an hour, then it's kind of easy to get whatever you want, if you want it. So the first thing you need to do is understand, do you want it or not? So let's do, how badly do you want it? Because maybe if you can still watch TV shows, maybe you don't really want it badly. Maybe if you can just sleep long every day, or maybe you can think about, I need to take care of my friend, my sister, my stuff. If you can still prioritize other things, maybe you don't really badly want it. Even if you give a goal, a physical 200,000 peso goal, if you're prioritizing other stuff, then maybe it's not enough. That's why the first part of the virtual careers checklist, I'm going to show everyone the checklist, is 100 reasons.
Yes.
Does everybody know that you need to create a list 100 reasons? Did I put that in the book, Virtual Careers? The first part of your Virtual Careers checklist is list 100 reasons why you're getting a virtual career. List it down. If you're not listing your 100 reasons, if you have 5, if you have 17, if you have 36, you still don't know why you're doing this, which makes it very hard to do anything because you don't know why, right? So that's the first part. Once you got a first part done, you need to pick the 3 top reasons. But if you're telling yourself, no, I cannot make 100 reasons, then why don't try, doing something else? Because your reasons for doing this is coming up with an objection. You're saying, no, I don't want to do this because you're asking me too much. And if me asking you to create 100 reasons is too much, then earning $25 for you is too much. You don't really want it. So figure that out. I already gave you the answer how to figure it out. How? List 100 reasons. Amazing? Amazing, right? So, hey, Rose. So if any,
Sorry,
hey,
I'm muting it because I'm allowing the host to talk.
It's okay. I have a question. What's my question? Hey guys, I have a question. Anybody here needs me to speak English for them? If also anybody here is first timer. If you're a first timer, let me know in the chat room. Hi Oxford, iPad, Oxford. Oh, yeah. If you're an English speaker, let me know if you're an English speaker. Also tell me your country, where you're from, what do you do, etc., etc. What kind of accent would you like me to use? Okay, that would be nice. If you're a first timer, type put a first timer here. If you're not a first timer, say I've been enjoying this for X years or X months. Just let you enjoy these moments. Okay, I'll be answering some questions already given earlier. How do I ask for a pay increase? Somebody asked that. Aside from telling me the benefits the clients are gonna get, I'm gonna type it in there. Excuse me. Somebody says, how do I ask for a pay increase? Okay. And she says, aside from telling the client the benefits he got when he hired me, what is the one thing that when the client hears you say, he will say yes to the increase? Okay. Okay, we'll try to answer that. Now I'm gonna fix it so that you can actually see it. Right. Yes, Eds, I already got the book in my iPhone. Okay. So let me check if I can display this. I want to display the question so everybody can see it. How do you ask for a salary increase? Something like that. Right. Hey guys, let me know if I was able to satisfactorily answer Rose's question. Let me know. Hey, how do you ask for a pay increase? So we are on the runway to 200,000 a month. We're not on the road anymore. And the question is, how do you ask for a pay increase? First of all, you're thinking like an employee. Stop thinking about pay increases. There are several ways to increase your rate or increase how much you earn. Number one, get another client at a higher rate. Here's a secret of some virtual professionals. I'm going to tell you right now. If you're ready for the secret, say I'm ready for the secret in the chat room. Now. The system is real time. So please make sure you answer my questions because I know you heard me. Okay, you did hear me. Here's the secret. If you are hired for $5 today, somebody hires you for $5 because you just so lack of self-confidence, you just said yes. Tonight, you need to increase your rate in Upwork by $10 or $15. The next month, if you get hired on $10, the same day you got hired on $10, you increase your rate, public rate, in your website, in your resume, if you put it there, though you shouldn't, in your Upwork account, in your onlinejobs.tv account, you put a higher rate there. That's it. That's how you get a pay increase. The next client who tries to hire you, has to pay you at the high rate. As simple as that. Number two, so the number one thing you're supposed to do is increase your rate after every hire. Number two is if you haven't been hired yet, there's no way you can ask for a raise. Number two is add more skills to yourself. For example, you go check out my digital advertising masterclass, right? That's called what is that? I forgot. That's my course, the digital advertising masterclass. So you put that and you add. Sorry, somebody passed by. Friend of mine. Okay, I'm surrounded by friends here. You also add a VA202 with it, and now you have a Facebook ad skill, right? It's new. So you tell your client, hey, I got a new skill. Do you want me to serve you this way? I got a new skill. Do you want this? It's 25 an hour. As simple as that. Just tell your client, hey, I got a new skill. It's $25 an hour. You want it? Now you got it. You don't ask for an increase. Asking for an increase means you're an employee. You're not an employee, right? So that's another way. The third way is to inform them in 6 months, I'm increasing my rate because I have this new skill. I'll do this for you. Because obviously you need to have a new skill. If you don't have a new skill, then you can't do this. So you need to invest in yourself, obviously. Now, it's different if the client invests in you, pays you for it, pays for the training. Like you ask them, hey client, pay for my training. You can do that. Obviously, you can't ask for an increase that way because they paid for your training. So you have to pay for your training first. Okay, so those 3 ways on how to ask for a pay increase. I'm ready for the next question. Thank you very much. Hey, if you're happy with my answer, can you just type the answer? Hey, I'm happy with your answer. Hi. Okay. Next is Joel is asking, is this one. This is the question of Joel. And he says, do I need to maintain my own website as a virtual professional? So before I answer that, please let me know in the chat room and tell me, are you a Filipino or are you guys English speaking? Does anyone here require me to speak in English? Let me know, please. So do I need to maintain my own website as a virtual professional? The answer is yes, obviously. You need to have a first name, last name.com, at least something like that. Okay, you need to have at least something like that, right? And that this makes you look professional. Okay? Makes you look professional. Okay, how do you maintain a website? Then you just follow my instructions. It's here, virtualcareersbook.com/ I can't remember, start. I think it's in start. If it's not in start, just tell me. Okay, I'm not sure. I made a brand new thing. Let me check. I'm gonna check because I don't remember the website that I created for that. I'm making these grunting sounds, not for you, okay? Just relax. I can't remember my website. So I'll find out the website, but in this website I gave you, this gives you an instruction on how to start your own portfolio blog that makes you look professional. And it usually is a hosted WordPress blog, okay? So let me check my stuff. Let me see what is the page that I made. I made a complete tutorial on how to make your about page and set up your brand new WordPress and what to do. How do you approach stuff like that? So I created that for you guys for free. So I'm trying to look for the link because I just made it. Okay, I just made it. It's brand new. So look for that. You can hear some people, cars passing by. That's not a car. That's a motorcycle. Right. Anyway, order. Okay. Let me check. Okay, it's hosted WP. Sorry, the WordPress. The website is not that. The WordPress. The name is hosted WP or hosted WordPress. So let me check that. Virtual Careers Book hosted WP. Not a very good name. So that's the name of the brand new link. If you want to learn how to create your very own WordPress virtual career site. Hey guys, you're here. Hello Raj, hello Rudyard, Tisha, Vanexel, Melody, Lab, Lynn, Liza, Leovenio, Kate, hi Kate, Joyce, LV, Ellen, Eds, Claudia, Bonifacio, Bonico, Ami with the iPhone 6S. Amy, you're here. Please do ask questions. Ask questions, please. Don't just rely on people asking me in the forum. Okay, let me find some more. Okay, there is another question from Alfred Reyes. Here is the next question from by Alfred Reyes. Okay. Just a moment. All right, let me just move the page. Oh, it's so noisy. I'll mute. Anybody want to talk? Somebody's asking, how much is the VA202 ebook? Okay, first of all, it's not an ebook, it's a course, meaning it to say it has tons of videos. It's not literally an ebook. So I'm gonna open up my thingy and look for that VA202 course. So here, VA202, I'm gonna give you the link to VA202, everyone, and we're gonna show you how much it is because I don't remember. Where is it? There. Okay, VA202 is this one is 14,825. The discount code is no longer applicable. Okay, that's old. We haven't been able to remove that discount code. It doesn't work anymore. So this is 14,825. That's the VA202 course. It's about Facebook ads. It has up-to-date videos on Facebook ads because we created new videos for it. Okay, how to buy Facebook ads this year. So this is a 2015 course, but it has an updated content. Now, the reason why we don't have to do it again, VA202, is because the content is basically the same, even if you do it this year. The psychology of human beings have not changed. So you still need to use the same concepts behind ads, even if you're running Facebook ads, Instagram ads, or Google ads. And somebody asked earlier, is there such thing as a power editor for Instagram? Yes, it's called the Facebook Power Editor. Okay, so if you're looking for the power editor for Instagram, you already have it. It's the Instagram and the Facebook is the same. Okay, there's no specific Instagram power editor. Okay, it's the same platform. They haven't separated it yet. So there. Ebook reader that I recommend a Kindle. I don't really use a Kobo because Kobo is one device, and Kindle, you can actually open your Kindle in your computer. So if you don't have the device, you don't have battery life, you can still use it. Okay. So somebody here is a member of our Slack group. He knows the power of moments, why certain experiences have extraordinary impact. That's one of our secrets. We have a secret Slack group. If you don't know what it is, you ask around. Where is Jomar's secret Slack group? This is where I spill a lot of secrets. Okay, so do you want to know the secret Slack group? Go ahead, ask. Maybe somebody here will tell you. Okay. Melody is asking, how do you find an accountability partner for your virtual career journey? That's good. Okay, the first thing is you have to understand accountability partners are people you make friends with. Okay, they are human beings you make friends with. Meaning to say, if you go to the chat room, for example, or go to the Facebook group and you just say, who wants to be my accountability partner? You'll probably get a lot of yeses, but you probably won't get any kind of commitment from anyone because most people, they're expecting you to be their accountability partner and vice versa, but they're not going to help you. They expect you to help them. So an accountability partner is a human being you meet up. So there are meetups, there are seminars, you should join it. If I have seminars and you have time, you should volunteer for it, right? So you get to know people at a very, very, very deeper level, not just online. And then when you kind of like someone, you say, hey, do you want that we support each other? We call each other every month or every week. And that's a real accountability partner, somebody who will ask you, hey, what's your progress? Somebody who's not going to be afraid to say, hey, let's meet up, let's grab some badminton rackets and play, you know. And then in the break time, we can ask each other questions on how our progress is. An accountability partner actually cares for you, not somebody who's scared to, call you up because she hasn't done anything. So to find one of these people, attend the live events. Now, if you happen to have a spouse and you don't have any support from that spouse, it's really, really smart, no? Let's say you are in Qatar, Dubai, Singapore, UK, Saudi Arabia. You have a spouse in the Philippines, force them to go to the Date with Freedom events. Now, the Date with Freedom events are multiple events. You already missed 2 of them. There's one more in October 14. That's 10 hours. There's one more in November 25. That's potentially more than 4 hours, make your spouses attend. Jomar, why would they attend? It's pure storytelling. Why would they get bored? Okay, it's storytelling. People are gonna tell stories from the stage. They won't get technical with you. I don't want anyone to get technical with you. So I'm checking every presentation. So make sure everything is easy to be understood by anyone. So force your spouses. Can you type this in? Force your loved ones to attend the Date with Freedom. Force them, because it's hard for them to go watch a video. They won't, right? Leave the book, Virtual Careers, in your house so they will pick it up. Leave the book. If you don't have a copy, send a copy to them. One day they'll pick it up and understand what you're trying to do. They'll see proof, they'll see Brother Bo Sanchez, they'll say, this is probably true, right? So accountability partners are easy if that's your spouse, your boyfriend. It's easy. Just tell them, hey, you know you want me to be rich, right? And then he's going to say, of course, I want you to be rich. You're going to be my wife, or you're already my wife. You're already my husband. So you want, of course, if you want me to be rich, you're going to support me with this, right? Right. So if they don't understand it, then nothing. There's no support. So you have to reach out to my nice network. My nice network is kind. They're nice. They will help you. Okay. There's no payment involved, so there's no problem. So that's how you find accountability partners. Volunteer for my events, attend my events. Don't leave soon. Come early. Talk to people. Leave late. Okay. Can you type that in? Come early, leave late in my events, so you can talk to a lot of people. The registration for the November 25 event is the same as the Date with Freedom. So just go to datewithfreedom.com and you already registered for that event, datewithfreedom.com. So Date with Freedom is multiple events. That's October 14. You get the recording of the Saturday last week and the August event, and then you get to attend October 14 and November 25. We are not asking people to go to November 25 alone, okay, just solo. No. We want you to go to the big event. The big events in October 14, okay, not just the November 1. Now, if you cannot come, I'm telling you again, type in the chat room. If you cannot come to any of these events, live events, and we have very few every year, just one a month. Is that few? That's 12, at least 12. I have one a month, and they're mostly skills training, okay? And mostly half day. You need to send your relatives, okay? Send your relatives, really. Now, I have this brand new policy. Ask me, what's the new policy? If you sign up for Date with Freedom, right? And you're not here, send your relatives. Send your relative. You don't have to accompany them. You're not here, right? Send your relative. So you pay like the full price for Date with Freedom. You're not here, right? So send your relative, send your friend, send your best friend, send your number one supporter, send the person who's sending you money, right? Send your loved ones. And no problem if they're the super doubters of the world. We don't really care. Why? They're going to go to a place where there's so much storytelling. So much storytelling, right? Come on, Brother Bo is going to be there and Date with Freedom. Brother Bo is going to be there. How many events do you go that is not religious that has Brother Bo in it? Tell me. I'm not a preacher. So, oh no, I attend this health seminar, but Brother Bo was there and it was about health. Yeah, because the speaker is a preacher. I ain't a preacher, okay? I ain't a preacher. I am just an ordinary Filipino who has two OFW sisters. Brother Bo doesn't go to events that don't have preachers in them, that are hosted by preachers. He goes to events of his friends, okay? He goes and talks to corporations who pay him, and all that money goes to charity, okay? By the way, do you think I'm paid, Brother Bo, to attend, to speak? No. It's just a thank you. I asked him, can you speak? Actually, I didn't ask him. I texted him, can you speak? And he said, okay. I didn't text him. I emailed him, and he said yes within a few minutes, a few hours. So but they're both going to be there. What's wrong with that, right? I mean, that will at least help you in selling virtual careers to the people you love, right? So bring them there. Tell them to come. Just tell my team, I'm paying for this, but my relative is coming. His name is this, email is this, his birthday is this. Because if it's his birthday, she gets to greet. We get to greet her. Okay. Do I do any live events in December? I used to do that. Last year, I made a mistake of doing a live event in December. And I told them, I'm not going to do this again. The year before, I did a live event in December. And I told them, I'm never going to do this again. Everybody remembered that I always do live events in December. And I always regret it. So this year, I will not regret it anymore. I'm going doing events in December. Ta-da! I think I just did a Cebu event. I can't remember doing any Cebu event. Actually, I'm not doing any other events aside from the one in Zamboanga in November, which I haven't really finalized. I'm going to Zamboanga in November, so if you guys are in Mindanao, fly into Zamboanga, okay? So, Liza, if you're in Cebu, fly to Manila. I'm telling you, fly to Manila, or just get the downloadable and send your relative here, okay? Liza, okay? So look for some more questions before we go. I'm 8 minutes past my deadline, and love to stay, but believe it or not, I am just on battery power. I'm not plugged into any kind of wall. I'm just running on battery power. My internet is on battery power. My phone is on battery power. So somebody's asking, MC Pong Ase ask. So I would arrange to be in all those places if I have support for people. If people are actually going to say, hey, we're going to come there, we're going to go to your event, and the easiest way for you to help me, you really want to see me in your country, in your city. Do you want? Okay, here's what you need to do. Assemble 50 adults. Pay for everything. And I'll show up. Assemble 50 adults, 50 adults in a seminar room, obviously, or a nice quiet place. It doesn't have to be a seminar room. It has to be a quiet place. And somebody's massive living room is good enough. And then I'll go over. Okay, you pay for the plane, you pay for the hotel, obviously. Or if you don't like hotel, you pay for the retreat house, wherever, resort room. Okay, and then I'll show up. If you have 50 people, I'll show up. Now, did I say you have to pay for me? No, I didn't say that. Who else? Who wants to help me? Who wants to help me help you? So I'm telling you, I will go speak for free to your group if you can assemble 50 adults. Simple as that. Simple as that, right? So yeah, there. Arrange it yourself. If you really want it, just like Rose, does she really want it? If you just really, Jomar, I want you to arrange everything and I'll just, show up and pay for the seminar. But if it's too expensive, I won't go, then, okay, never mind. Okay, move on. What is the right mindset? Let me just copy this question. Okay, next. Okay, next, what is the right mindset to succeed in a virtual career? Okay, what immediate skills need to jumpstart as being a VA? Jumpstarting the VA is pretty simple. The right mindset, I already told you. But, let's try to answer this again. Are you guys fixed? Are you okay? Do you think you can answer this question? I already answered it for 40 minutes. What do you think is the answer? Hey, Tisha, Van Excel, Rudyard. Hi, Rudyard. Thank you for volunteering. Pinky, Rose. Pinky, ikaw ba, is this the Pinky I know, the one with the travel agency? Pinky? Oxford, Melody, Lynn, Laza, Lenovo, Kate, Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Kate, for welcome, Kate. Kate said, thanks very much. You're so generous, really. Is there any live event in December? No live event, sorry. Bonifacio. Okay, the only reason I would do a live event in December if you guys will pay for the venue. Otherwise, I won't do it anymore. Okay. Amy's iPhone, Bernico. Yeah. No answer? Okay, no answer. Sorry. Right mindset. Right mindset for virtual careers. What is the right mindset? What do you think is the answer? Keep learning online skills. That's right. All answers are correct. All answers are correct. What is the right mindset? What is the immediate skills needed to jumpstart being a VA? WordPress, hosted WordPress. Make sure you know that, because that will allow you to make the portfolio. So make sure you have a hosted WordPress so that you can brag that you know how to create a website. There. So most virtual professionals do not have a hosted WordPress or portfolio. So clients look at them and say, you don't know anything. So to prevent that, you need to show them that you have a hosted WordPress account. Okay. Okay, looks. If you have that, then you're good to go. You can begin and say, hey, I'll start blogging. Okay. So what else can I do? So what else do you right mindset, humility in learning, right mindset, openness to mentoring. That's one thing. Understanding that you can't do it alone. Understanding you can't do it alone. And what else? Learning from others. Humility to learn from others. Those are the good mindsets. Yeah, and there's another one. Good. Ellen says, you desperately need it. It's true. It's true. I need to add something here. You can't learn a new skill today aside from hosted WordPress. It's good. You can learn Instagram stories marketing. You can try that to jumpstart. You're looking for a jumpstart, right? I do have a course. It's called Instagram Stories Marketing Batch 3. Okay, you can check that out. Okay, and the Instagram website is 17 Instagram 3. So that's the batch 3. Because it's a skill that's going to be, it's really in demand today. It's going to be rising demand today. You might as well get that. Okay. You can also get the VA202 course, which is a Facebook ads course, and you add the digital advertising course, a masterclass. These are all found in Virtual Careers Academy. So these two, you can add it to your Jumpstart. So you already have skills. You already have a portfolio. Yeah. Yeah. Come up with your list of 100 reasons and big why. The big why is going to come from a list of 100 reasons. There. So there we have it. I think we're done. I think we're done because I need to go get out of here. But thank you so much for joining me today in this webinar. Let me just check. Dito lang sa labas. Kakadilim lang. Sa left. So we're done. I think I need to go. But Jan, CR Jan. Beyond. So final invite for you guys. You have 2 hours left. So make sure you inspect the website, datewithfreedom.com. That's the event we're highlighting today because it's my last big event this year. Maybe, not sure. Okay, because I might make the November 25 event a big event as well. So once I start charging tickets for that event, you're gonna be saying, I wish I got it in Date with Freedom because it's already part of the Date with Freedom, right? So Rudyard was a volunteer, so he had a treat. He went through the whole day, September 30, Date with Freedom meetup and digital storytelling course. So again, Date with Freedom, what is that? It's a big event, my 3rd big event so far, and it's not me speaking. So that's a good thing about that, right? I mean, wow, a big event, Jomar's not speaking. Yeah, actually I'll be speaking on Date with Freedom. It's just not me who's doing the main teaching. Everybody's gonna teach you. I'm just gonna introduce the speakers. Okay, so go to datewithfreedom.com and there you'll see the speakers, and we are actually polishing the presentations already. Okay, and the presentations are wonderful, and it's meaning to say I've made sure that it's something that will really serve you. Each speaker has something unique to offer that the others cannot give, and it's wonderful to be able to help them go through the process of creating a grand presentation that will really inspire you, help you, and give you practical insights on what to do to begin your virtual career. Okay, so this is the schedule for virtual careers. We're finished with these 2 events. No, first 2, these are recordings now. Okay, so we got recording of that. This is a recording of that. So we have 2 more events coming up for Date with Freedom. Even if you say, Jomar, your price is high, blah, blah, blah. It's 4 events. Okay, we have a live video crew covering it. It's 4 events. One of the events is 12 hours long. So, it's worth it. It's worth it. Plus, you're going to learn a lot from your speakers who's going to be sharing from their experience. And let me show you who they are. Speakers will be clients of virtual professionals, as well as virtual professionals, as well as relatives, as well as managers of virtual professionals. You may have heard their stories because I asked them to guest in the webinars. But today you're gonna hear parts of their stories that they haven't told you, and lessons that only they can give you. Like, for example, professionals. Annalyn can give you her experience of being a manager for virtual professionals. Yuhan is going to show you the computation and how she figured out her minimum possible acceptable rates. Rowan is going to show you his experience on, wow, is it good to be hired by Filipinos or foreigners who have Filipino offices? Now, Liza is going to show you her experience with how to build a great friendly relationship with a client, and more and more and more stuff. And there's a lot more in store for you, because we're gonna have your superstar, $100 an hour. That's Nina there. She's gonna be there sitting with you on the table. Nolan's gonna be there, OFW from Singapore. Gonna be there, has always been with me and supporting me in this industry. Older, doing this longer than I have been doing it. She's also gonna be there. Marco is a nurse in the Middle East. She's now gone home and actually just traveling the country today. Is also going to be there. a lot of your guests, Harty Queen Tamayo, so your $60 an hour VA, she's gonna be there. You're gonna meet them, plus Brother Bo. Okay, so Brother Bo is gonna be there to inspire you in a unique way, you know. And where else can you do this? Okay, you can go to the feast and go to Brother Bo, but this is the single place where you can get to meet the virtual professionals, Brother Bo, clients, managers, and different walks of life. And that's just the third event. There's another one in November. Okay, so it's a really good, I think it's a really good deal. You get so much bonuses, plus Dr. Sixto Carlos is going to give away so much stuff that you might want to tell yourself, why did I miss this? So don't miss it. You have 1.5 hours to go before we remove the bonus digital guides and increase the prices. So do make sure you make the right decision, okay, with this one, okay? These bonuses will only be up to now, and tomorrow they're gone. These are digital guides that I made, 900 pesos each actually. You get them for free, okay? 900 pesos each, wow, right. I once sold them as 900 pesos each, this ones. So I've already done this, okay, they're already finished. Okay, so there. So you have 2 hours left. You have a pair discount. You have 3 installments for 3 gives, and you can hit the download only. Right? If you are in another country, you are low budget, just use the download installments. You know, you can use that installments, and then you can send your relative to the Date with Freedom. I really would love you to send a loved one there, because the more cooperation you can get from your family and loved ones, the more successful you can be. I'm only successful to the extent that my loved ones support me. You know that? My family once supported me in doing I helped Brother Bo in running like 3 major concerts, 2 in Araneta Coliseum, 1 in PICC. Guess who was behind? Just my parents. They were there. My father, my sister, my sisters, my brothers. They were there. They helped me. So it was really, really possible to do what I did for Brother Bo, because my family supported me. You need to get your family on board, and this way, you don't have to convince them. We can do it for you. Okay. So I hope you keep that in mind. This is a family thing. We do this for our families. So go get it. Go get Date for Freedom now. They're gonna thank you anyway. Okay, so just bought tickets. All bonuses appear after you bought the ticket for this event. You will get. Okay, so yeah, you got it. So there are people who bought Date with Freedom December last year. Believe me, they did. So they get the online guides as well. So it really pays, you know, to be early in this thing. Remember, if you've seen the okay, as I was saying, it takes a while to prepare everything, your life, yourself, for virtual careers. Let me suggest you should start now, because it doesn't instantly happen. Okay, things don't instantly happen so that you can start a virtual career with flying colors at a very high rate immediately. You need to change. You need to strengthen your belief in yourself. So I let me just suggest gently that it has to happen now. That's why I'm doing this series of webinars for you. Do the change now, because it's rare for you to be offered to change something major in your life that has a 30-day money back guarantee, right? So if you try, like, Jomar, I want to try this out. Okay, you try it out. So you go to the Date with Freedom on October 14. You say, this is not for me. You ask for your money back. No, no problem. Okay, 30-day money back. October 14 is a few days away. It still works. You send your relative. You review the videos. You both don't like it. Ask for your money back, right? So your relative hates it. You still love it. You continue. Or now your relative wants to do it also. You both win. You see that? There's a money back guarantee, so there's no risk, right? So I gotta go. Battery's running low. Thank you so much for joining. Anyone, last word from anyone? Anyone care to say thank you or something like that? Do you hear me? So last question or last greeting, then I can go. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Melody, make sure you have tickets to the Date with Freedom or your relatives for them. You're here for a purpose, right? You might as well do it, right? Lisa, see you on October 14. Come early, leave late. Huh? Hanggang 9 ng gabi yun, ah. Yeah, leave late. Why not? Come early, leave late. Be prepared to drink coffee with the other people, you know. There's a Starbucks walking distance from it. Is it walking? Yeah, actually, it's kind of walking distance from Starbucks. You can still walk. Yeah, I can show you where it is. So everybody can just go to Starbucks after that. All right, so only Melody's gonna greet me. Okay, fine. Good night, everyone. I gotta go. Bye, Amy. Bye, Amy. Bernicio, Bonifacio, Claudia, Eds, Joyce, Kate, Nova, Liza, Lynn, Melody, Rose, Roger, Tisha. Thank you so much. God bless. datewithfreedom.com. Give it a shot. Try to read it. I wrote it. So, Jomar, mayroong grammar dito. At least read it, right? There.